Et tout à fait, Magnus Asberg, c'est une figure éminente de la scène musicale de Brighton, organise depuis plus de 20 ans des fêtes légendaires après les heures régulières, connues pour leur ménage unique de musique house underground et leur atmosphère vibrante. Son nightclub non autorisé, le Club Magnus, est devenu une institution, attirant les fêtards avec ses sessions marathon et des DJ invités renommés tels que Terry Francis et Luke Salomon. La dévotion de Magnus à la musique et à la communauté l'a amené à créer une oasis bohémienne où les individus partageant les mêmes idées pouvaient échapper à la réalité et embrasser la joie et la culture de danse underground. De plus, il a récemment publié un livre intitulé « Vivre pour quelque chose ou mourir pour rien », offrant des aperçus de sa vie aventureuse et de son parcours artistique.
Merci Cléo, bien décrivez cette figure et même avant tout, cette interview, même d'avant de lui accueillir, il faut dire joyeux anniversaire.
Joyeux anniversaire.
Happy birthday. C'est le moment de l'interview de switcher langage aussi. Au début de cette émission, j'avais bien dit que c'était franglish. Français, English. Now it's time to switch to English and welcome to the microphone, Magnus Asberg. Hello.
Hello.
And as we said, happy birthday. How are you?
I'm very good, yes.
21 again, is it?
Yes, 21, yeah. Well,
Fantastic.
maybe 21 and a half.
Ouais, juste 21 ans. How about you start off by telling us how long you've been in the valley? And that might give us an indication as to which birthday you're celebrating.
Yeah. Well, I've been coming to Chamonix for 43 years.
Okay.
So I was 13 years old when I came here first time on
How-
a school trip.
And how did you find it that first time when you arrived? Do you remember your first impression?
I do remember, yeah, because mainly what I remember is that I had my homemade snowboard with me and they wouldn't let me up in on any of the mountains. So I tried Le Flagey, Brevard, everywhere, Lissou. And the last day they let me up at the Grand Monte with the homemade snowboard. I was like, whoa, wow, it just kind of blew my mind. And then I just, got stuck here, really. Kind of just kept coming on the school trips, or it was coaches, buses going from Sweden every week. So I started doing that, and then I start missing the bus. So then there was only a bus next week, so I had to stay another week.
I see.
So then I missed the bus 3 times, and then mum was like, "Oh, I think the school is start asking where you are now. You've been there for a month," and that's when I was about 15, 16. And then I did my first full winter season when I was 18, 89 in Chamonix. And then I just got stuck there, so I kind of just lived there for 10 years. And I ran the first snowboard shop in Chamonix, up in Ascensions, that only sold snowboards. And then I moved to England, but I was still coming here sort of in the winters and stuff. I moved to England to kind of fulfill my music passion. And now I'm back here, lived here, and I've been back here for 6 years, 7 years now.
So your music passion, which people can discover from the beginning, the very beginning, the origin story in your new book, which you published this year. It's on Amazon, I believe.
Yes.
And where can we find it in the valley if we wanted to?
Well, I had books at Murbar, the Salon, and La Surbar, but I think they've run out now, so I got new coming. So for the summer, probably those places again.
Was it something that you had always wanted to do, that you felt like you had inside you, or somebody came to you and was like, you are so enigmatic, you need to publish your life story?
A bit of both. I kind of thought about making a book when I was in Whistler about 6 years ago maybe. I was in Whistler and I was kind of want to make a book, and I started writing a few things down. And then about a year ago or so, this Swedish writer was in the valley, and we just met at a party, and we just started talking, and I told him a few of my stories, and he's like, "Magnus, I want to write a book about you." And we're like, "Okay, yeah." And then he was the ghostwriter, and I told him the stories, and now we've got a book.
And you do have a book, and online as well. There's a very famous article of yours in English from Vice.
Mm-hmm.
Do you still get people contacting you from that as well?
Maybe not so much contacting me, but yeah, it's a very, very
They haven't asked you to do a Club Magnus back again
I do Club Magnus.
anniversary?
Yeah, I do Club Magnus. It's every other weekend here, and still going.
Oh,
in my,
you do?
yeah, still going Club Magnus. Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
And today, what can we expect when you get behind the decks here at the festival Ascensions?
Yeah, so today I'm doing a rock, kind of psychedelic rock set, kind of like Woodstock back in the day, kind of that vibe is what I want to try to create. So
Nice.
hopefully people are going to be going naked and dance around a fire. But yes, kind of a little bit, kind of old school kind of, psychedelic rock, but also a little bit maybe modern stuff, a little bit heavier, like Metallica, Judas Priest, and
Nice.
that kind of stuff. Where
I was inspired by what you explained, and I did prepare in my playlist some Pink Floyd to play at the very end. But psychedelic rock is going to be, like I said, enigmatic, also a great set. But don't forget, if you want to come and you're used to Club Magnus, that this party ends at 9 p.m. Attention. It's not in the middle of the night, in the middle of the forest, this one.
Oh, yeah. No, yeah, then we just go up to the fire and dance around there.
Yep, naked.
No, there will be some Pink Floyd in there for sure. When I was young, my mum and dad was good friends with Pink Floyd and Led Zeppelin and bands like that.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, through cars. My mum and dad was collecting cars back in the day, so...
Oh, I thought you meant this Gary Newman song.
No, cars, as in the real cars, yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Not
Beep, beep.
Ferraris, really. But
Alright.
Led Zeppelin and Pink Floyd and that, they were collecting cars as well. So my mum and dad kind of became good friends with them. So that's how I got into kind of Pink Floyd and Led Zeppelin and music like that.
So we'll be listening to the soundtrack of your infants this evening
Yeah.
on the decks.
Yeah.
What time do you start your set?
I'm starting at 7 to 9.
All right. We'll
2
see you
hours
there.
of rock, yes.